Well, I think in one regard, yeah, in reason, as long as you ain't smacking your kids forcefully and leaving bruises. Obviously, we've had discipline growing up, and it's done nothing, you know, wrong to us from us growing up. You can smack your children within reason, as long as it's not forceful, as long as you're not hurting your child. You know, like with my child, if he does something over and over again, I give him a tap on the hand for him to know, you know, between right and wrong is a way of growing up. But people depict in the media and what they see on telly, obviously there's going to be boundaries between, you know, having forceful violence towards your child and domestic abuse towards your child than it is to discipline. So I think on the boundaries of that, then it is right, you know, to discipline your child within reason.
It's not something I would personally do, because I think when you do that, you've probably lost control. It's not the best way to discipline a child.
No, I don't. There's other ways of disciplining children. You show a child respect and a child respects you. I've never hit my kids in my life. My oldest boy is 20, my youngest is 13, and I've never ever disciplined him with a slap.
No, I don't think it's necessary at all. It leads to other things. Yeah, it leads to more aggression in the child.
No. I just think it's cruel. It shouldn't happen.
Yeah. No, I got it. So, well, no, the kids discipline, isn't it? I reckon. You can get a good hiding. Well, you don't know what an hiding is in life.
No. Because I think it's abuse.
No.
No. Because I'm with the child.
Go on. I don't know actually. I think it is like to a certain extent like disciplinary, but not like to where you're actually like leaving marks on them. That's just child abusing.
Yes, absolutely. Without fail, not like beat them, but there's nothing wrong with smacking their bottom when they misbehave. Good little ass whooping sometimes does the trick, I think.
Honestly, no. Like I used to be smacked, like not my whole life. Like if I used to do something bad, I used to be smacked. But like fair enough, if your children like does something bad, like and rob someone, then I think they should deserve to smack.
I guess the better can get better, cause after last year it can only get better. Now the storm settled off, I feel a bit better off. Goodbye to those that I never got a letter off. Come on people, let's beat this addiction. Just like Clay beat Liston. Born again Christian. Finally I have a vision. Don't fear the withdrawal. Feeling awful is normal. We can all beat the beast if we get temptation in the teeth. I know you suffer with mental health, but you don't have to do this by yourself. I guess the bad can get better, God, but me, my brothers and sisters need help.
Personally, I think yes, as long as it's not used with excessive force. But the way I would go about it is disciplining them differently. Saying if my son comes home smelling of smoke, he'd be up 6 o'clock in the morning doing hill sprints. If he comes home drunk or anything like that, he'd be up in the morning doing hill sprints. That's just my opinion, but I do agree that people should be able to smack their children, but not obviously excessively.
It depends on the circumstances.
Yes, they should. They need discipline, simple these days, and that's it. That's the bottom line of it. They need discipline.
Within reason, obviously unnecessary force like going overboard, but a little tap on the hand, a little smack on the arse, nothing wrong with that. I got beatings and I turned out kind of okay. But it's all within reason though, isn't it? Like obviously, like if you're smacking a kid around the room now, obviously that's wrong, but you know, nothing wrong with a little bit of discipline. But should the government really have to tell you how to parent your kids, or should you just go upon instinct? That's what I don't know.
That's difficult. Like, I think like maybe something like light, kind of like, you know, gives your kid discipline. I think a lot of kids nowadays get away with stuff because they don't really feel like they get in trouble for stuff. But I don't think like bruising, like anything like bruising or anything that will really harm your kids, it's not right at all. But I think like something little, I think that's fine personally.
No, I don't think so, purely because or they usually lay your hands on a child, your word should be enough if you say the message right.
That's a difficult one. I think that it really depends on the child, and really, if you bring them up with respect and self-respect, you shouldn't have to smack them. But sometimes a little tap across the legs or a little tap across the hand doesn't hurt. It never harmed me, and I was walloped when I was younger, so in fact it breeds respect, I believe, because kids only seem to respect fear nowadays. So a lot of the time you've got to be a sort of, you know, give the heavy hand for them to listen to you, because let's be fair, no respect around now, and I believe that's ever since they took the cane away from school.
In my opinion, no. Unless they've done something really, really bad, then yeah, sure. But if they've just been bad at school, then no, not really. But if they went and robbed like a shop or started smoking, something like that, then yeah, they should.
Within reason, yeah. See, yeah. I look at it like this. You touch a cooker and it's hot, yeah? You're not going to do it again, you. It's the same with kids. I'm not saying fully hit them, but a smack on the wrist won't hit, does it? And it teaches them discipline. You know what I mean? Like, look at my kids now at home. They're at home with the ex, and she can scream to the top of her lungs, yeah? And it does not faze them. But I only got to move my lips once, yeah? And they understand straight away, because they know I'm straight to the point. I don't mess about. You don't need this generation where, oh, if you touch me, I'm going to child services. It's never hurt anyone, it never hurt me when I grew up, and I used to get held by one hand by my old man and beat with the other hand, so it's normal. I won't go that extreme, but you know, it made me who I am. It made me understand the difference.
Yes, in a different generation, when I was a naughty boy, I got smacked, and I wouldn't do that thing again. But nowadays, with government things that's coming on, how can you put a law down to parents stop people smacking their kids? I don't know about that, but it taught me well when I was a child.
Yes, straight up yes. Your kid, what's the candidness on like swearing? If your kid's a little give him a slap. He's not autistic, he needs a slap. That's all it is.
It didn't do me wrong, so
true.
Yeah.
I got beat, I'm fine. Perfectly well rounded.
I think it's not a problem if they do it, but it depends. If it is out of anger, that they can't control their anger and they just do it because they don't know how to manage and control their children, that's not right. But if it is just to like teach them a good lesson, like say that okay, what you've done is not good, and then just a reminder or a hint, that's not a big issue. So it depends where it comes from, really.